Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Whitaker. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Strickland. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Strickland. Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Back to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Bills. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Give him the completion. No gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside, that's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 68 yards. Finding space at the 40. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit. And he made himself available on that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McCain on a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Strickland. Touchdown! A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Lawrence will throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Up the middle they go. McCain. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bills to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Miami set to take over. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Play action. It's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Lawrence to throw. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second and 11. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught by Kelly.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now Kelly running left. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now back to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They run up the gut with Kelly. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll set up a throw.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On 4th and goal, Kelly stopped up. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mark Andrews, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he whips that one incomplete there. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 54 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he will be knocked down. But he will have the 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
2 first downs. Up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. good for 16, and the drive will continue.
On first down, Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Lawrence.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Christian McCaffrey.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins get a bit closer.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
McPherson on for the extra point.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll give up the middle to Kelly. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Over the middle, complete. That's Walsh.
And the Bills are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Finding space at the 40.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Walsh.
He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A big play here for Buffalo, 47 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it second down. Back to throw. Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. That's Whitaker. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Touchdown, Bills. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw hauled in by Bell.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Now Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Whitaker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Slant route complete to Bell. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From a yard out. And the Bills tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lawrence.
Got it to Bell on the out route.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. That's Whitaker.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
That's complete to Whitaker.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
That's complete. It's Bell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll head out of bounds
It's inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Touchdown, Dolphins. Christian McCaffrey. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Walsh. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buffalo, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.